Hello everyone, Jeff Eccles here at The Lonely Vine. Kind of an off night for me, but I still wanted to put a show out today, get a tasting done for you. I occasionally help out down at the Vintages wine shop, and they're getting ready to have staff selections coming up for the month of April. And they wanted to target wines, in the $15 kind of range. And if I'm going to recommend a wine, I got to taste it, right? So I brought one home. We'll see how it works out. Maybe I like it. Maybe I don't. Maybe it goes on the list. Maybe it doesn't, and I have to try some more. We'll see what happens. Okay, so with what some of the other people were going at, I wanted to make sure we had a little bit of the old world represented as well. So I went with a French wine. But for $15, what can you really get for $15, huh? So what I am going with is the Chateau Saint-Bory. This is from the Saint-Chinian appellation, and it is from the Languedoc region. And now I will pause and let all you 80s kids out there whose lips are twitching right now get all your 16 candle quotes out now. So have at it. Of course, don't really need food. Big leg, yep. Punch in the face, yep. Any other ones? Yep. American Girlfriend. Okay, all right, now that you've got that out of your system, breathe. Okay, so let's go back to the Chateau Saint-Bory. Show it one more time. It's going to use some of the same grapes that you'd expect out of there. There's Syrah, there's Grenache. This also has Carignan as a blend to it, and that's actually 40% Carignan, 30 Syrah, and 30 Grenache. So, it keeps that southern France blend, but then it brings that Carignan in there just to have some fun. So let's get into it. Already poured a little bit. We got a little bit of staining there. Just barely see through it. Real nice bright color to it. Nice ruby, almost getting to a little bit of a purple. Gets pretty bright on the rim. If I didn't say it, this is a 2010, by the way. Alright, so get the nose into it and see what's got going on. So the Syrah and the Grenache are really shining through on this one as far as the aroma goes. I get that kind of beef jerky, smoked bacon kind of thing. I get that cracked pepper. I get some blueberries. I get some red fruit as well. There's some strawberries. There's some cranberries. There's kind of all that stuff going on, that big blend of mix of everything. But it's very bright. This was no oak on this one. It was all stainless steel vats. Just an unmistakable meat kind of thing going on. There's also a big blueberry thing coming through here that I wasn't getting originally. A little bit of chalkiness too. This has got a lot on the nose, very interesting nose, very nice nose. Digging it. So if I'm digging it here, hopefully I'm digging it here. Let's see what's going on the palate. Okay, again, just like on the nose, very bright palate, very alive, very fresh. Nice acidity level to it. It's got a good balance across it. It has a nice transition too. There's a nice front, there's a nice mid palate, there's a nice finish. Definitely I get some of those tartar fruits coming through. I get that cranberry. I get a little bit of a strawberry. There's some raspberry, maybe even, and then we kind of get into the darker fruits. But give me a second. I think I need another taste on this one. You know, I definitely get a little bit of that black pepper in it too, a little bit of that spice. Maybe even a little bit of green pepper in there that I wasn't expecting that's kind of nice. So there's a little bit of herbaceousness to it, along with the fruits, along with the meat, along with the pepper, along with the nice transition for 16 bucks. I don't think I'm going to have to go to another wine to look for the wine for my staff pick. So I think this one's going to do it. Let's give one more toss here. You know, and if I hadn't read that this was stainless steel, I would have thought this saw a little bit of oak, because there is this woodsy kind of play that's going on there. So this has a lot going on. This is like, you've got your wood chest, and there's some meat in it, and some pepper, and there's some strawberries, and some cranberries, and some blueberries, and they're all kind of mushed up and messed around in there. And you're just spooning it in. It's just, and so yeah, I like it. You know, score this one for 16 bucks. You know, I'm gonna give this one 90 points, right at that 90. So definitely, if you can find it, check it out. If you happen to be in the Colorado Springs area, you should come to Vintages and check it out. I think they're gonna have a special on it even in April. So that does it for me. But I need a question for the show, don't I? I may have to pour a little bit more of the juice to come up with my question of the show. You know, the Languedoc region is one of those regions that people have been talking about for a while. You get a lot of value from it because, you know, in the past it was known a lot more for mass-produced low quality wines, but they're really coming out of that. They're really starting to make some good quality wines. What are some of your favorite Languedoc wines that you have had or can recommend? That's it for me. Have a great night, day, weekend. Oh, and don't forget, on the webpage, if you're there, sign up, get the email blast, get on the Facebook, follow me on the Twitter, the Google Plus stuff, the YouTube, subscribe there, whatever. Especially on the Facebook, on the Lonely Vine Facebook page, I do a lot of you know, Q&A on there, especially when I'm tossing around ideas for shows. I get people's input, so it's a good place to get some extra conversation with the TLV going. So I hope to see you there, hope to see you like it, and until next time, everybody, cheers.